Right, good morning, traders. It's Christian Kerr, Senior Market Strategist, dailyfx.com. This is my idea of the day for July 2nd, 2014. So tomorrow we have the double whammy of the ECB meeting and U.S. non-farm payrolls, which have been moved up because of July 4th holiday on Friday. ECB obviously could have an impact tomorrow, especially on the euro and euro pairs. I'm going to focus mostly today on the NFP. I do think it'll be probably the more important data point of the two, barring any surprise from Mr. Draghi and company. Now, before big events like NFP, I like to look at sentiment. In addition to SSI, which is a very good tool created on the FXCM data, I like to look at DSI, which stands for the Daily Sentiment Index, which is basically a survey of short-term future traders on their view of various commodities, indices, and currencies. And when I was doing this morning ahead of the just getting ready for tomorrow, I noticed some interesting things developing, at least in the sentiment side. If we look at the pound, for example, you'll see we're 89% bulls. So 89% of the people that took the survey are bullish on the pound. If we look at the Kiwi, it's 87% bulls. If we look at Canada, it's 84. So you have a very, very bullish sentiment going into this. That to me, I like to see that going to these numbers, because it tends to tell you that you have a setup. For example, if we do get some strong data tomorrow, you have everyone kind of leaning towards one end, so that there's a chance it could force a decent move the other way. If you look at things like commitment of traders data as well, that's showing kind of a similar setup in a lot of these currencies with the big high extremes in sentiment, with a lot of people kind of leaning very much one way of being long these currencies. If we take a look at the pound chart, for example, now here clearly it's been a very strong uptrend, incredibly strong, making new highs today. It's difficult to find any resistance where we could maybe look for a turn if we were to get positive data, but I would say if we switch it to a weekly, we are actually starting to get to some interesting levels. If we look back here, we'll see kind of where we're at now is right around the lows of 2005. The idea in technical analysis that when you test the former support, it becomes resistance, and vice versa. And we'll see this area was really important back in the mid-90s. So it's not the ideal type of setup, but it's something to look out for if we do get that really positive print tomorrow, which a lot of people are looking for in the market. But that comes in right around 170, 180 or thereabouts. So if we see any sort of price action, especially on a weekly closing basis, that we get above it and come below it, that could signal some sort of potential turn in the pound. Kind of the one caveat, or I think the one thing kind of working against this kind of counter trend trade developing on a strong data print tomorrow would be the ADP data, which came out today. If you guys didn't see it, it came out well above expectations. I think the strongest print in 21 months. That could shift expectations higher for NFP tomorrow. Everyone now is looking for a strong number. And economic data points, everyone's looking for a strong number. They tend to get too positive, and where you run the risk of actually getting a weak number. So that's kind of where we stand on that in terms of getting that catalyst for a stronger dollar move. But I would look at those, just watch those levels with sentiment so heavily leaning one way. I think the setup is right for a move higher on the dollar if we get the catalyst tomorrow with NFP. Good luck, profitable trading. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. My handle is @KKerrFX, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Christian Kerr signing off.